Hello everybody, it's me Alex Hunted. So about a week ago I asked for your guys' unpopular opinions about Godzilla and other kaijus and stuff like that. And boy did you guys respond in kind. I got nearly 150 replies. Well, I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to go through the majority of them and give my opinion on your opinion and tell you how wrong you are. I'm joking. But anyway, let's get going, shall we, with the YouTube comments. Mulliververse Studio was the top one on the community post, and he has a list of opinions. The first one being Toho needs to use all old monsters. Mothra, Rodan, Mechagodzilla and King Ghidorah are overused. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that's more of a widely acknowledged opinion that Toho needs to stop just relying on the same kaijus over and over again when it comes to making a Godzilla movie. I definitely think they're probably going to do more of that when they do this whole World of Godzilla thing whenever that happens. There should be a Godzilla vs. Gamera movie. Again, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I don't know anyone who would say no to that. Godzilla King of the Monsters 2019 is best Godzilla movie. Do you mean to put the in that? And well, I definitely enjoyed it. I don't think it's the best Godzilla movie. I mean, you know which one my favourite Godzilla movie is, but it's a dumb action movie, if that's what you want. Gamera should join the Monsterverse. Well, that's not really in Toho or Legendary's hands since they don't own Gamera. Kiryu is my favourite Mechagodzilla. Again, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I asked for unpopular opinions, and you're giving me just widely accepted opinions. This isn't the widely accepted opinions video. Heisei series should continue with Godzilla Jr. I mean, that's what I would do if I would make a Godzilla movie. I even did a whole video about that. Yeah, I definitely think that's prime soil to make a lot more movies about. Hopefully they do it. Some unmade monsters should be in some media. Okay, what do you mean, like have Baggin in a movie? Because again, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion, but okay, what kind of media? Newspapers? Comic books? Fan art? There's plenty of fan art, that's media. YouTube? If you're going to do an unpopular opinion, I'm not trying to be mean when I say this, but you know, go a bit in depth with your opinion and not just say a sentence. Let's see what else he's got. There be the next Godzilla game. It's got 16 upvotes. Toon Twist RBLX. I think 2014 is in the 5 best Godzilla movies. It's the second best Monsterverse movie, but it's barely number 2. 2014, I think, is shot amazingly, and it has some of the best CGI I've ever seen, and I really like the dark tone it has. Yeah, I definitely think that 2014 Godzilla it's a Marmite movie. People either love it or hate it. I enjoy the craft that was put into it, but the more I watch it, the more I see flaws in it, and those flaws just get bigger and bigger and scream out. But the positive things in it, the things that are really good in it, it is shot beautifully, there's no denying that. Some of the best shots in the Godzilla universe are in this movie. And the CGI, well, I think it is very good. I think it's probably helped by the fact that most of the time it's shot in dark. So that probably hides a lot of the faults and stuff like that. So yeah, I can agree with you on that, saying that's if that's what you think. I mean, it is a Marmite movie, 2014 Godzilla, and that's your opinion. You're more than welcome to have it. I didn't mind the characters in King of the Monsters and thought they were pretty much alright, the same as 2014. Well, that's the thing, is like, the Monsterverse movies, they just don't seem to get human characters right. Apart from Kong Skull Island, yeah, they just... The problem that they have, I found, is that there are too many of them in a movie. When you got to Kong Skull Island, it benefited from having a much reduced cast, and you know, and those who did survive, most of them got picked off really quickly. So yeah, it really did benefit from having a reduced cast. That's why I think it works so much well. But with like the Godzilla movies, there's too many characters, I think, so there's less time for everyone to be fleshed out. I don't like Kong. Okay, I think City on the Edge of Battle is the best of the anime movies. I mean, I mean, if that's what you think, I mean, sure, okay, I mean, but that's only in 3 movies and all of them are shit. King of the Monsters is my favourite Godzilla movie. Not the best, but my favourite. Now, I definitely think this is something that a lot of people don't seem to get, is that You can have something that is the best, which I think Godzilla, the 1954 movie, is the best Godzilla movie, but it is not my favourite. It is objectively the best movie, it is the best written, the best acted, it has the best themes, the best story, but it's not my favourite. There's a difference between favourite and best, and I think a lot of people need to sort of understand that you can like something that is bad just because of different reasons. Something can be your favourite, but it doesn't mean it has to be the best. Godzilla vs King Ghidorah is overrated. It's still good, but not as good as people make it out to be. Now, I definitely think that's an unpopular opinion, but it's not one that I haven't heard before. I definitely think there's some people who really just don't seem to like Godzilla vs King Ghidorah. I would like them to go into more reasons why they don't like it, but I mean, I definitely do like it. It's one of my favourites. I think it is the definitive Godzilla origin story, and I definitely think it builds on what Godzilla vs Biollante did and improves it, and just having a time travel storyline I just find kind of fun and cool. Ian Chow 20261121 has a list of opinions, and here they are. Godzilla vs Kong is a 10 out of 10 movie. I disagree. I don't think it's a 10 out of 10 movie. It's a definitely enjoyable movie. It has a lot of problems. I would probably give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. I mean, 10 out of 10 means faultless in my opinion, and Godzilla vs Kong it's not without fault. Zack Snyder should have directed Godzilla 2014. I mean, I thought we wanted Godzilla 2014 to be good. We don't want pretentious up his own ass Zack Snyder directing a Godzilla movie. I wonder how many dislikes that comment's gonna get. Hans Zimmer should have made the music for Godzilla vs Kong. I thought this movie was a 10 out of 10 in your opinion. If it was 10 out of 10, why should have someone else done the music? Also, as good as a composer Hans Zimmer is, there are other composers in Hollywood, and I think the music in Godzilla vs Kong in all of the Monsterverse has been perfectly fine and even great in times. Just because what would Hans Zimmer bring to a Godzilla soundtrack? That's what I would like to know. Godzilla 2000 Millennium is overrated as heck. I wouldn't say it's overrated. I just think a lot of people have a lot of soft heart to it because it is so. It was a first Godzilla movie, a first proper Godzilla movie for a lot of people, since it was also released in cinemas in America. Now, having seen it for the first time only a few years ago, I mean, it was definitely made in a hurry, and they wanted to, get the image of Godzilla back in the positive after 1998. So it definitely suffers from being a rush made, but as a Godzilla movie, it's perfectly fine. It's a good first Godzilla movie for kids, I think. There should be a Godzilla vs Avengers one day. Well, the way things are going, I mean, Disney's just gonna buy everything anyway, so maybe one day that'll happen. Not everything has to be a crossover. Godzilla vs Destroyer has the best cast out of all Godzilla movies. I can definitely see why some people think this. It's a very strong movie. It's in my top 5, so of course I love it. And it is very fitting, especially when we got Mickey, coming full circle. I mean, we start the Heisei era with her starting her career at G-Force, and Godzilla vs Destroyer is her at the end of her career. Very good full circle movie. Godzilla vs Destroyer is the best Heisei era Godzilla film. Again, I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think a lot of people think that. Legendary and Warner Brothers should make a separate timeline for Godzilla 2014 and remake a Heisei era following the events of Godzilla 2014, like an alternative timeline. Well, first of all, that's not an opinion, that's an idea. I don't know, I think the Heisei era is its own thing and it should be left to Toho to do. And the Monsterverse is its own thing that Legendary should be allowed to do what they like with. Let's not cross things over like that, I don't think. Just Some Brazen with a Wi-Fi has said, in the older movies, Godzilla roars way too damn much. Like every scene he's in, he is constantly roaring the same roar. I don't really know what you mean. It was all from one movie. CG says, a studio needs to make an original style movie with suits and miniatures. Those are truly classic, none of this CGI bullshit. I find it funny that your name is CG and you've just gone on this why CGI is bullshit sort of thing. But yeah, I would definitely like to see Toho or another company have a go at making a traditional kaiju movie with suitmations and miniatures. See what they can do with modern technology and modern film techniques, but with classic, you know, miniatures, special miniatures, monster suits, and even stop motion. I would love to see a return to stop motion. The Milk Joke says, I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I definitely hear way more people praising Monsterverse's Mechagodzilla than talking bad about it. I think Godzilla vs. Kong would have been better. I think Godzilla vs. Kong would have been 10 times better if Mechagodzilla wasn't in it. He has a bad design and he should not even be in there. He's only relevant for the last few moments of the movie. Well, I'm not entirely sure if Godzilla vs. Kong would have been better without Mechagodzilla. He does definitely feel unnecessary. Like, I'm guessing they needed a reason for Godzilla to be evil in a way, but I would have preferred it if Godzilla was just the antagonist. You know, but anyway, I can sort of see what you agree with. I can sort of agree with you that burp and another one, that Godzilla vs. Kong might have been better without Mechagodzilla. And as for the design, I don't know. It sort of feels like a combination of the Godzilla design Mechagodzilla design that was used in Ready Player One and the original Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. But yeah, I can definitely understand your opinion there. Super Smash Productions says Anguirus, spelt wrong, and Hedorah need an entrance in the Monsterverse. Yes, I did say Hedorah. Well, Anguirus is technically already canon in the Monsterverse. I can also see where you're coming from with Hedorah, especially with the whole, you know, environmental message going in more recent movies and, you know, how we do need to save the planet. Now would be a brilliant time to use Hedorah for something. I could definitely agree with you on that one. The story they go for it, I don't know, but, you know, Godzilla vs. Hedorah and not make it some just drug-filled madness, I definitely think they could do that. Tyrannozilla94 says, 1998 and the animated series are good designs. Well, yeah, I think you're right, 1998 is, you know, it's a nicely designed number. It's a nice and round number, I definitely agree with you on that one. And animated series is a nice double couple of words. But I'm sure you mean that the 1998 Godzilla and the animated series Godzilla. Well, I don't think they are good Godzilla designs, I definitely think they are good monster designs. And I definitely prefer the animated series design because he looks more muscular, more stronger. And, you know, they actually do more Godzilla stuff with him than they do in 1998. Godzilla 69, nice, says, the Showa era Godzilla movies are still good, they're good for Godzilla fans of a younger generation. I definitely think that the Showa era movies are brilliant for get kids into Godzilla, but rewatching them there is a lot of just draggingness. Like, I think it's one of those where you show the kids the fight scenes. If you show them the full movie they will be bored very quickly, I think. And his other point is, I think the lesser known kaijus like Loch Ness or like Cthulhu should be part of the Monsterverse. Well, Cthulhu isn't owned by Toho, and the Loch Ness Monster is... I don't know who owns the rights to the Loch Ness Monster. Do they count as kaiju? Salad77 and a 7. Showa Mechagodzilla is the best design out of all the mechas. Yeah, when it comes to Mechagodzilla designs, I kind of flip-flop on my favourites, either Kiryu or the first Mechagodzilla. And I definitely like the metallic look to it, the more machine-like look to it. Yeah, I think that's probably why I do like both of those ones, because they definitely look like machines, like, you know. Also, the original Mechagodzilla just looks so threatening, I think. So yeah, I can understand that. Charlie Hansey says Godzilla King of the Monsters is better than Shin Godzilla, and actually quite a few other films in the franchise. Well, again, that's your opinion. I put it in my top 10, I believe. But as better than Shin Godzilla, well, it depends what kind of movie you're going for. If you want a more, you know, metaphorical and deep dive movie, then that's Shin Godzilla for you. If you want a dumb action movie, then that's Godzilla King of the Monsters. Not every Godzilla movie has to be, you know, like I said before, like, there is a Godzilla movie for everyone. So if that's your thing, if you like dumb action movies, then yeah, of course, Godzilla King of the Monsters is better than Shin Godzilla. Bluezilla says, one sentence, I like the first Godzilla anime. So you like the first anime movie, or you like the whole trilogy? What do you mean by that? Do you mean you like the whole trilogy, or just the first anime? Because I can understand why you can like the first anime, because it has decent foundations for a good setup. It's just, you know, how much they fucked it up in the end. Colleen Sorora says that the Heisei era is overrated. Okay, why is it overrated? And you know, that just puts you on the list, you know that. Enjoy your opinion while it lasts, because you won't be around for much longer. I'm threatening people over not liking the Heisei era. That's a joke. Well, I think that should be it for now. You know, if you've got actual unpopular opinions, let's figure when I was reading through these unpopular opinions, a lot of these weren't unpopular opinions, they were just usually accepted opinions. And if you are going to do it, if I do another one of these, you know, go into more detail with your opinions, not just say something like, this is that. Or, you know, like, tell me why you think that. This was the unpopular opinions video of what you think, and you know, if you've got more unpopular opinions, let me know in the comments below, subscribe and all that good stuff. And I'm Alex the Hunter, and I will see you guys next time. Let's never do this again. That was a joke.